After hours daily market wrap for the wonderful day of 12/5 of 2011. S&P came up, tested its 200-day simple moving average. Since we had this original high here, this is where we got that support level. However, we went into a daily sell signal here. We're back to a daily buy signal now. And Friday, between now and Friday, so you got Tuesday through Friday, it's all about Germany and France, and the S&P is coming out downgrading everything. However, we're going to be watching how we can get up here to where the last reversal was. 1280 to 1297 would be where we're looking at on this S&P. If we can clear that 200-day moving average, buy signal, S&P. Dow Jones, on the other hand, has got a look at the daily buy signal here. It too has a major topping resistance. It's above the 200-day moving average, consolidating daily with a daily buy signal on 12/5 of 2011. So it's going to take what we're going to do is we're short sellers going into January, so we're going to use the month of December getting our best shorts under our belt. Once we get done with the long side of the market, we're going to get, because we believe, hey, look at January on 2012, in the beginning, there still remains a lot of overhead risk worldwide. So we think that the volatility will continue. However, in a shorter December Santa Claus rally, Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas to you. Hopefully, we've been good to people, marking the way. The thing that we would like to let you know is that we're right there in this area, straight up. If we were to get on the outside of this trend line and back below the 200-day moving average, we will see how the range is going to be up here. Nonetheless, to get to this trend line here, and I'll show you where they are on the Dow. This is a Dow. To get to this trend line up here, you're going to have to really break through these multi-year last rally tops. This is at 1075. That's this reversal here. This is that leverage up asset with Geithner meeting with all the central bankers in Europe this week. And then they all have to come to a conclusion. However, we will remain short sellers in 2012 at certain time series. And, you know, if you want to learn how to do that, well, hey, come and get it on. Because that's exactly what's going to end up happening is that, yes, we've done well. They came in. They've all got an agreement so far. But let me tell you that the first half of the year, we feel, and we said this a long time ago, this is going to be this major pattern that we're in right here. And off of the 1075 low on the S&P. And it's coming right through here right now. These are those pitchforks. If we close below it, which would be this trend line horizontally right here, if we close below that trend line, we would go lower in the Dow. Now let's get to the NASDAQ comp. NASDAQ comp, oh boy, testing that 200-day simple moving average. We can see that 200 simple day right here. It's right there. This is where we put in that 1075. I mean, when we were putting the low in the 1075, we were putting the low in that NASDAQ comp. If we can break above the 200-day simple moving average, it has yet to pop a daily buy signal. That remains resistance there. As far as the NASDAQ 100 goes, which is an index of the NASDAQ composite 100 stocks, we got a ways to go here. We're not in buy signals yet like we are. And you can see where the gaps were. You can see where the lows were, but you can see where these massive tops got put in. When we were down here at the massive calendar year bottom on 10/4, October 4, 2011, that was our reversal point. This is our leverage up point. Okay, so that's the update, and that's the major resistance level. In order to get above this congested area on NASDAQ 100 and NASDAQ comp as well, you're going to have to consolidate up above resistance, but you're going to need heavy buy action volume through that resistance with good price action through there to get back up to these original tops. And That's where we're at as far as U.S. indexes go. We've updated all four of them. There's the 200-day moving average on that S&P 500. Once again, buyer beware that this part of that ridge up here is going to be where we're going to be looking at. And ultimately, it's going to be testing that top that we had that big reversal before they started fixing the multi-year problem in the financial system worldwide. We've covered that. And once again, we'll give you a recap that we were selling off when that Merkel, and we're going to downgrade all European banks, they say now. So, look, you're slightly above here. We had given quite a bit of the rally back, and then we closed up positive. So, that bull trend to the upside based on Germany and based on France, but then all the other European people involved and other people around the world, China is growing at a very slow rate. So, nonetheless, what I am going to show you here, until I get up above there and close above 1257, which today I did, but not by very much. And I told everyone I do have to get a closing price above 1257.08, and I made it by 0.08. And that's the fact. And that there's still upside, but we're going to get top heavy up here on the S&P.